You wanna know about good movies? Well, Escape from New York definitely was among one of the greatest 80s movies.
1988. The crime rate in the United States rises 400%. 1991. The United States Police Force is formed. 1997. New York City is a walled maximum security prison. John Carpenter's Escape from New York. Kurt Russell. Lee Van Cleef. Ernest Borgnine. Donald Pleasance. Isaac Hayes. Susan Hughley. Harry Dean Stanton as Brain. And Adrienne Barbeau as Maggie. John Carpenter's Escape from New York. The ultimate adventure of escape and survival.
I think it's apparent that this teaser trailer did not really warm up the audience. Sure, they wanted to get through that they were working with the top cast, but what was the movie actually gonna be about? How would it look? That's when they decided to release another trailer.
New York, 1997. The entire city is a walled maximum security prison. The bridges are mined. The rivers are patrolled. And the United States Police Force has everything under control.
I'm going in.
John Carpenter's Escape from New York, the high adventure of the future. One man must go in where no man has ever gotten out. John Carpenter's Escape from New York, the greatest escape of them all, is about to blow the future apart.
Don't get me wrong now. We're not gonna talk about the movies which I really love, which the protagonist, Snake Plissken, is one of my most favorite characters, like
Need him alive.
just alongside with Ash from Evil Dead. But no. You'd be wrong if you would be thinking we were going to talk about the movie here.
Listen, you little wiseacre. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You would also be pretty much wrong if you would think I would be speaking with such an unnatural voice. No, what I'm going to cover here are like the games, or more specifically, the lack of games. Yeah, there haven't been like a lot of games surrounding the character Snake, even though Snake Plissken has been an influence for many games, where maybe Metal Gear Solid is the most famous one. So why is that? And hasn't anyone ever tried? Well, to provide a decent answer to this question, we have to go back into time. Yeah, back to the 80s, to be honest. Therefore, we shall skip like this board game that has been released in 81. It certainly does look pretty cool, to be honest, but I've never played it, so we're just skipping this one. I have to be honest here, it was quite hard to find decent and trustable information surrounding this. There have been like 2 Commodore games, also released to the Spectrum and Amstrad, but well, I don't know. At least there was one official. But then again, I'm not really sure. I did find this shit. Man, try playing it. It's terrible. But there seems to be a worse version, like a German game, I think.
John Carpenter's Die Klapperschlange.
Well, it did have the theme though, so we're gonna give them that. And we have the landing with the plane in the beginning, so hey, not bad so far. But it stops there. From there on, this game is just shit. Really, trust me. Oh my god, my ears! Yeah, you guessed it, the game is just as exciting as it sounds. Yeah. So that's it. That was the end. There never came a game. Or was there? Well, to be truly honest, Magic almost came to be early 2000s. Well, to be more specific, 2004-2005. The developers behind Dead to Rights 2 were making a game called Snake Plissken's Great Escape. Yeah, but many games were made based on movies back in that time. So why would this have been special? Well, to be honest, Namco had some footage and had a demo, and man, a shitload fantastic. Really. But not only that, also the director of the movies, John Carpenter, and his wife, which was the producer Deborah Hill, and Kurt Russell, were all to be involved with the creation of this game. And this is not all. This was going to be the first game in a whole series.
Things, and one of them has been my smile. And I'm gonna go home now.
But maybe I should, show the game which I'm talking about. The game that actually never came to be.
21 hours. Suppose he's dead, Howard.
Anyways, let's go back to 2004.
Get him.
Okay, I have to be honest, this maybe does not immediately impress really a lot, but you have to imagine the time span when this was made, and it kinda gave away what we could expect. Also, I find it pretty interesting, the story. The story is actually what happened, why, the failed... Well, maybe you don't know, because I didn't talk about the movies yet, but there, supposedly, he did a heist and something went wrong, and that's how he got caught, and a friend of him got murdered, and whatever. I will do this sometime in the near future, but let's keep it to the game. The game would bring us a story that played out before the first movie, which in my opinion would be very interesting to do and to experience. You can also see that stealth was going to play a huge part in this game, which on its own is not really surprising since in 2004 the second Splinter Cell came out and many other stealth games were very popular during that time. In my opinion, this game could actually bring something extra to the table. Well, we have Metal Gear Solid, which is a stealth game, but it's most of the time you'll be shooting. There's not a lot hand-to-hand combat. Later on in the series that came to be a thing, but early on it was pretty simple when it came to hand-to-hand combat. Also, Splinter Cell wasn't really about, like, you know, fist combat, but this game would actually, like, really exploit that fact that you could have really awesome, impressive hand-to-hand combat moves. It would be one finisher after another, really Snake Plissken style, if you ask me. The game was planned for a release in 2005. In all fairness, there never was really a reason why it got cancelled, but it's not really hard to figure out why. There were like 3 main people behind the game. Like I said earlier, you had John Carpenter, which directed the movies. There was Deborah Hill, his wife, and Kurt Russell. But in 2004, Deborah Hill got ill. She was diagnosed with colon cancer. And in 2005, she deceased. So without being disrespectful here, I'm quite sure this is like the reason. And considering the circumstances, I totally respect that, obviously. But who knows, there's still hope. They're still like talking about the anime. They're still like talk about it didn't die. It still lives. It lives among us, the fans. It lives among like the corporate people who see money behind this project, and it lives among the creators who love this, obviously. Sure, I find it kind of disappointing that it never came to fruition, but hey, it would have been cool. It would have been open world. There was talk about being a trilogy. It would be the first one, but screw it. There's other stuff. Wait, don't believe me? Take this fan game from... yeah, a fan. Who made this game? Terrible game. Gonna admit, it's not playable. There's something wrong with the game. But it has the theme song. Anyways, that was it. I'm happy to be back. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm still working at the Street Fighter the movie, the video game special. Sayonara, guys and girls. Grifter signing out.